For the land of the free and the home.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warm.
I don't want to do a lot of
Hello
talking.
and thanks for joining us on Noche Le NBA, the NBA. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Robinson.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Adams
that's
and
crazy.
Van Vliet out there with Green, and it's Tate in at the small forward. And for New York, Hartenstein is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. Back to Randle with the shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court players, guys who have the ability to not only shoot it, but also dribble handoff, make decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your guards and your quicker players to slash and find those gaps.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And here's the fast break. Randle leading it all the way. DiVincenzo can't hit it. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Tate. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Randle kicks to Hart. Randle down low. Kept alive by New York, and it's good from the elbow.
Fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randle comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Adams outside. To the wing on the left. He's defended by Randle. Just 4 to shoot. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Rob. And they're running. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Tate. To stop the run. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He's got 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And it's Green slamming it down.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Randall down low. Covered by Van Vliet. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. So it'll be Julius Randle shooting. Steven Adams picks one up. The Knicks shooting their first free throw tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randall is he falls into that category as a tweener. Maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the three-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
Van Vliet looking around. Gets that one to drop.
But if I jump, I foul him.
4 straight misses.
Bull.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Lets it go from 11. The shot misses. The Rockets go the other way with it. Last time they met in Houston.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Oh, my God.
Here's Hartenstein. Randall outside. Another shot. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And he's flourishing as a scorer. But, Brent, how does Julius Randle take that next step?
Well, I think, Kevin, if he keeps improving on his consistency shooting from that 10-foot to 16-foot range where guys are daring him to shoot and not wanting to deal with him driving into them. You know, last year he went up 6 percentage points from 35% to 41% in that 10 to 16-foot range. You keep seeing that kind of improvement, the growth in his game is going to come.
The Knicks leading by 9 to the wing right side. Brunson scanning the floor. The pass to DiVincenzo. Randall against Adams. Randall passes to Hart. Knicks with a new 14. Pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Here's DiVincenzo. New York moving it around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Van Vliet. Buries it from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Here's Brunson, drilled from 11 feet out.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grab it for air.
Van Vliet top of the key. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Adams against Randall. Back to Hart. Passes it to Randall. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Houston. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And you know, Houston, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
The dog with a foul on top of it. So strong. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Houston with a big group substitution here. Brent, at this point, if you're a playoff contending team, are you feeling worn down or are you excited to enter the stretch run?
No, you got to be fired up. This is what
you love to play.
This is what you're playing for, right? You start the season with a goal in mind that we want to be competing for a championship. The only way that you can compete for a championship, Kevin, is to get your team into the playoffs. It's in front of you. That fire has got to go from embers to something that gets stoked at this point in the year.
Well said. Well said. Handle out there with Hartenstein. And it's ABC. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Burks. Shoots it up. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Green. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 9 now for New York. For Houston, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 8 points.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Randall against Adams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
So strong, and when he gets that straight line drive, Kevin, he's going to go right at anybody that's in his way to get contact.
The Knicks making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Pass to Tate. Adams in the high post. Outside, Green. Misses off the left iron. New York leading by 10. Here's DiVincenzo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Here's Adams. Just his first attempt. The Knicks pull it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Randall finds Brunson. Randall outside. Brooks on the double team. On deep. Hart. That's good. Hart's got his second bucket.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Julius Randle is second.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Bullock dishes to Brooks. Back to Bullock. Adams, the pass to Bullock. No problems knocking that one down. Bullock's got his first bucket in this one. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Knicks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Rockets trail by 16. The pass to Green. Puts up a 3. Randall grabs the board.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
That
I
one
took finish on
goes.
Jalen. That's crazy.
Hartenstein's got 4 this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Brooks, and it's blocked. Here's DiVincenzo. Green with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The Knicks leading by 16. Randall down low. He's guarded by Bullock.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Talent coming from everywhere these days, Brent, including the developmental league. The G League has done a wonderful job of watching players develop there and then vaulting them up to the big league.
And I think last year, Kevin, the numbers were that more than half the players in the NBA had spent some time in the G League. You want to talk about that league coming a long way?
What an impact.
Massive.
Yes.
And what you're seeing, too, over the past few years, Kevin, is people doing a great job of using the G League a lot better. Not just experimenting and lab-ratting what that team is about, but really well thought out player development and stints for guys on their team rather than just practicing and traveling and sitting and watching games. You're watching guys go play a game in the afternoon and then coming up to the NBA level and participating in an NBA game that night. That's going to go a long way to make guys in the early part of their career take the necessary strides in a lot quicker than they normally would.
This two-way contract has been a wonderful addition.
Except if you talk to their agents, Kevin. Yes, it's been very good for the control of an organization to find that kind of talent.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Brooks, the pass to Bullock. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Bullock's got 7.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Dishes it to Randall. Here's Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Rockets trail by 12. For 3, Bullock. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA.
And so it's New York holding on to an 11.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. And that.
See it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Knicks leading by 11. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Green. He's out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Tate in at the 3. And it's Houston on the break. Pull-up jumper. A shot off that time. And New York will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And another turnover here by New York.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Kev. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Floats one. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
They grab their own miss. It's another look, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Houston shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
From deep, the Knicks pull it in. Randall's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Count it, good. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Randall against Adams. Houston needs to get a shot off. Shot clock at 2. Scooped up. Tate the pass to Van Vliet. Adams outside. From deep three-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb, averaging about 27 points per, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
And we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And it's Green missing.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Van Vliet, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Van Vliet's got 12 in the game. From 13, the rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Baseline jumper, and the jumper falls for him. He's got 12.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Well, that's a guy out there in Steven Adams that you just have to pay attention to. Every night he's going to bang around the opposing big guys and be a threat around the rim to score and pick up offensive rebounds.
New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. 15-point game. Green, the pass to Adams. And here is Van Vliet. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
The Knicks leading by 13. And with Adams on the offensive glass, he is impossible to move.
Well, that's a big reason why a couple of years ago, Kevin, he grabbed more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds. So you know he's going to live in the paint.
Outside, Green. Now Adams, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Tate from deep. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Randall is looking like tonight he's capable of taking on the whole offensive load.
And here is Van Vliet. He's got 12. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hartenstein's got 12 points in the game. Here's Van Vliet. Knicks with the rebound.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way. Or maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Listen, best.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And another prospect who slipped to the back half of the first round in 2017. John Collins could be one of the best of the class.
Let me tell you something. This dude has some boings. His leaping ability jumps out of the jiznim. His tenacity, and he finishes with that authority.
Ferocity? Okay.
For authority.
Okay. Well, he could hurt you inside, anywhere 18 feet. And if he ever stretches out and shoots that three, now that would be impressive.
That is going to do it for now as we get set to bring you Kevin Harlan, who's got the call.
Like an absolute nigga right now.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Robinson.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. They've got Collins. He's out there with Markkanen. And it's Clarkson in the 2 spot. And for New York, they've got Hartenstein. Handle out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard.
I think most people consider Salt Lake City not a big free agent destination. So the Jazz are what they call a pipeline team. And what does that mean? It means they have to draft and develop their talent internally.
And the basket is good.
Looking very mobile on his drives. Markkanen hard to stop the 7-footer when he's on attack.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Clarkson from deep three-point range. No good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. And the Jazz say they need a fundamentally sound process to building their roster. Of course, no shortcuts.
Well, there's no question about that, Kevin. This is a group that has to be value-spaced with their free agent acquisitions in a small market. The draft picks have got to be smart. Their teaching and cultivating of that talent and development is absolutely critical.
Here's Clarkson. The Knicks making the shot. 6 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by New York. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 31-point game against Houston. With the clock winding down, and Randall throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now, here's Markkanen. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. Back to Clarkson. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Of course, the playoff seedings still jumbled a bit in the air. Just how important you think it is to get home court advantage in the NBA playoffs in this era.
Historically speaking, Kevin, as you know, home court advantage is absolutely monumental, and it doesn't matter the round of the playoffs. Could be a conference semifinal or an NBA final. If you come down to a Game 7, that home court advantage can be the difference between winning.
Oh my goodness! What a play!
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was
Let's go, Dante. Get it back.
No doubt.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. George, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. To the middle, here's Collins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Randall passes to Brunson. Elbow shot is on the way. That shot off, so Utah will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 1. Pass to Markkanen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When you watch Lauri Markkanen play, it's easy to see how easy it is for him to put up points. Attacks from all spots on the floor and has a great touch on that shot, especially for a man his size.
Right wing. Hart the pass to Randall. New York moving the ball around. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Collins. Brunson, good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
It's stolen by Randall. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Brunson, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And really, Greg, the only knock on Markkanen is that he can be too passive at times.
I suspect that will fade as he grows more comfortable in the league. You have to remember how young he is and missed a good amount of time with injury during that second year.
Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Markkanen pulls it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Hits it from three-point range.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
Here's Brunson, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brunson's got 5 points so far. Here's Clarkson, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And the Jazz with some changes. Sexton comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and Chris Dunn subbed in for George. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Collins in the post. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Hold on.
So it's the Jazz now. Passes it to Sexton. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Lakers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Knicks, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Randall outside. Rebound, Utah. Last time they met was in Utah.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressive. Oh, goodness gracious.
Let's go.
Wait, does he know this is a real game? That's a dunk you do in your backyard.
Yeah, but you can't get on that highlight reel in your backyard.
This is part of the reason we watch, for players and moments like this. My goodness gracious, how great is that?
Bogdanovich against Porter. And there's the pass to Dunn. Just 5 to shoot. That's tipped.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
Pass to Sexton. Will it go? It's not going to go for him. And New York will come the other way. Randall outside. Here's Robinson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Doris, as you always say, there is a grace in handling wins and losses in this game.
You know what, Kevin? There's an old saying.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And with the way Mitchell Robinson can protect the rim, Doris, there's a lot to like about that second-round pick.
Yeah, on draft day, Mitchell Robinson flew under the radar, but he had a great summer league. He got tremendous minutes early as a rookie. This is a great leaper, a great shot blocker, always something teams can use, both of those attributes.
Handle up there with Hartenstein. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Clarkson. Nobody near George. Another miss by Utah.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Hart, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Down low. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. A 3 from George. Connects from three-point range. George has got 6.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Inside, Collins. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Julius Randle picks one up. And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft break, but John Collins of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim. Well, hard to find a team more iconic in the NBA than the New York Knicks. They are a premier brand.
Greg, this is absolutely true. This is an organization that has played a few games in London that have helped them, and it hasn't seemed to matter that the team has struggled for an extended period of time. They remain a major media presence in a major market. The NBA is better when the New York Knicks are a factor. Boy, he's been on crunches this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Clarkson on the wing. He's defended by Randall. Clarkson against Randall. They get the rebound. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Clarkson, passes to Collins. Here's Horton Tucker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York leading by 4. Here's Randall, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Clarkson. They need this. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
And Utah making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Brunson kicks to Randall. Clock at 6. Pulls up. And that one hits back iron.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Markkanen.
Have to give Markkanen credit there. Great job absorbing the hit on the shot.
Randall down low, working on Collins. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
That free throw good from Randall.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there. I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Of course, you can't help but notice the teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get.
Well,
and the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the teams.
And that's because the defense has a chance to settle, correct?
Exactly right.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Utah calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Good on the shot. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Randall surveying the D. And the Knicks good for 2.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Jazz trail by 9. George passes to Clarkson. Here's Collins. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brunson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird, if you like. Fantastic stretch 4, who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Kicks it to George. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 8. The Knicks leading by 5. Hart the pass to Randall. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Clarkson with the ball. He has 7. Markkanen finds Collins. Clarkson looking for an opening. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Occupying that instant up. And so it's the New York Knicks.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A stellar first half for Julius Randle. He had 25 points. And that's a wrap.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Lauri Markkanen. He's out there with John Collins. And it's Clarkson in at the 2.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Second chance shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Randall's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Knicks. George with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Back to George. He kicks to Markkanen. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Randall. Here's Brunson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And now a 10-point Knicks lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Clarkson. A stupendous finish in traffic. Clarkson's got 13.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Randall kicks to Brunson. On deep. The long distance 3 is barreled. Brunson's got the lead up to 11 now for New York. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here is Markkanen. 13 points in the game. George dishes to Collins. Got a hand on it. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Randall on the inbound. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Collins passes to Clarkson. And here is Markkanen. Shoots over Brunson. Offensive rebound. Collins. They shoot again. Sit out to Markkanen. He feeds it to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Here's George. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. New York leading by 11. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's DiVincenzo, and the layup is good. DiVincenzo's got 6.
You on the other side.
Big miscommunication on defense. He
No,
recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
To the inside. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Collins comes over with the double team. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, man, what a shot. That from another time zone.
Jazz trail by 16.
What color is the basketball? Oh, I see.
Now, here's Clarkson. 13 points in the game. Now Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And the Jazz call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
The Jazz making a switch here.
A brief check now of the stats for Brunson. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging about 27 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Horton Tucker. And there's the call on John Collins. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Collins Sexton is checked in for the Jazz. Here's Randall. 33 points for him. Here's the 3.
Oh,
he doesn't hit that one.
Oh, my God. What happened?
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Sexton with it. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Collins kicks to Sexton. 5 on the clock. From downtown, good on the 3-point shot. Sexton's got 7 points.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He dishes it to Sexton. 13 feet away. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Launches it. Collins.
That's crazy word.
Collins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Passes it to Sexton. Left side, Collins. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Randall, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. To the middle.
Oh, they got
Finish off
me.
by Collins.
He got me. Good fucking move, man.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Collins comes over with the double team. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Sexton. No good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 15. Randall passes to Hartenstein. Randall outside. Pass to Hart. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Hart's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And the Jazz call time here. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's. The Knicks also changing it up.
That's good.
Hartenstein.
He put this in his fell back down under 40. I'm trash. Trash, big fella. Big trophy. Almost. How do he got him beat for defensive? Yeah.
Happy